Hello everyone, Cambear Run here, and welcome to another Magic the Gathering Arena video. So this is Dimir Zombies, built largely around Draugr. Well, I say Draugr, I believe it's also pronounced Draugr, just let me know if I am pronouncing it wrong. So Draugr, Necromancer, and Narfi the Betrayer King. So the idea is we play a bunch of zombies, and we use Lilion's Devotee to give them +1/+0. And then we have cards like King Narfi's Betrayal to allow to pull something out of our opponent's graveyard. So our opponent's exile pile or even ours. If we get into tie spot, we can use Blood on the Snow. We can also, if we have enough mana, combine that with Rise of the Dreadman. So if we wipe the board and then we play Rise of the Dreadman, hopefully for 1, if we foretell the cost, we can create X/2/2 black zombie berserker creature tokens. So if the opponent has a lot of creatures on the board, and if we have a lot of creatures on the board, we get a lot of zombies. We need to get things out of the graveyard. We've got Raise the Draugr. Got Heartless Sack for a little bit of removal. Saw it coming just in case we need to counter anything on the fly. Grim Draugr, so that we got a creature with Menace. We can give a +1/+0 as well. We get a 4/2 with Menace that'll be difficult to get rid of. And then, just in case we need a little bit of defense, we do have Foulmire Knight. So, has Death Touch. We can also use a Profane Insight Adventure to draw a card and lose 1 life. Necessary. Then, of course, we've got Narfi the Betrayer King to make things stronger, and then Draugr Necromancer. So if a non-token creature an opponent control would die, I can exile it with an ice counter. And then we can use those cards against our opponent by playing them from exile, if they have ice counters on them. And then, just to make sure, we have 6 snow-covered islands, 6 snow-covered swamps, or 10 snow-covered swamps, since we've got an abundance of black compared to blue. And then we have 4 pathways, just in case we need a quick mana adjustment. So I haven't had a lot of time to test this deck, because I've had a really important event today that I've spent the day preparing for. That's why this video is a bit later. But I think the idea is hopefully either we'll drown them in zombies or we'll be able to string together a powerful attack. Or even we can use our opponent's own creatures against them with cards like King Narfi's Betrayal or Draugr Necromancer. So we're going to go into play queue, as I would do it in ranked, but I've not had a lot of time to test the deck, so not quite sure how it performs. So we'll just go straight on into the games. And keep this hand for a first game. It would be nice to be able to get on the play though. I've been going second every single time. Right, there goes my 3rd land. Right, there's the 3rd land. So all I'll do is I'll do this. Okay, so don't block there. Play the snow-covered island, hold up, saw it coming. Be fucking awkward. I think they're probably going to take Blood on the Snow here. Oh no, they took King Narfi's Betrayal. Okay then. All we can really do is just foretell Rise of the Dreadman here. I'm guessing it might be a Dimir Mill deck. 3 damage I don't need to take, thank you. And it gets one of the cards out of the hand as well. There goes all my shit. I've only ever played, like, Overwhelmed Apprentice, so... Yeah, it looks like their thing is literally just remove discard, remove discard. So... by taking 1 damage, I should be alright. Problem is I need land, but they just took out one of my lands. Probably really important they don't get to cast that. Bit of reactionary, but I don't want to lose either Narfi or Blood on the Snow. Yeah, they're literally just going to counter and destroy everything I do. So... Are we looking at my graveyard like that for? You know I can just bring it back again, right? I mean, I'm struggling to see where the win con is here. It's just a really weird thing for me. I'm assuming that they're just going to destroy it again if I bring it back, so... Bit naughty this one, just get 1XX black toast. So got a nice little zombie there. Like, I'm struggling to see what this guy's win con is. Yeah, and he just scooped. I don't quite know why. I couldn't see a win con from him, which was really, really weird. So as long as I can keep bringing back cards, there's not really a lot he can do. But we'll just move on to the next game. That was rather weird, but there we go. Could take a risk and keep this hand. A fucking play going first would be nice, but whatever. So we're gonna wipe. No joy. Right. So play the island. I'm gonna try and get the Hollow Sacked in, but... Oh, don't have something like Kamatra's Blessing. Nope. I really do need a third land, though. This deck has got, like, this deck has actually had problems with, like, mana screwing. I ended up putting like 2 more islands in because I realized I was only running 20 land, which wasn't great, but it's just sort of had massive problems drawing mana. So we're going to wait for this guy to make a move, but I am going to mute him. Bit harsh, but... don't want to hear her in a minute. We've now got the armored bear as well. Say hi, bear. Okay. Oh, don't tell me he's disconnected. If he's disconnected, I don't know whether I'll keep the game in. If I have kept the game in, then yeah. Unless they're really stuck for ideas because their entire idea. Oh no, here he is. Yep, this is going to be a problem. If I only draw 2 mana for like the entire game, then you definitely won't see anything. Right. Laziest possible use of this, but I just kind of don't want to bother. I was tempted to run Farrak's Libation in this deck. Son of a bit. Let's exile the Heliod. They were baiting the Savior, weren't they? So that I'd use it and then burn it up. The problem is I really... Second Banishing Light. Yeah, I think I might be dead here. I really needed a Heartless Act off the top. I probably wasted it dealing with the Selfless Savior, but I mean, they would have just made it indestructible anyway. There's not a lot I can do here. That's serious. They've got all of their Banishing Lights in hand. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm done here. Everything they did was just pure, like, exiling. I couldn't actually do anything. That's mad, that. That's all 4 exile effects. Anyway, on to the next game. Still on the play here, but that hand seems fine. By island, swamping, they'll play it as necessary depending on what we draw. I can foretell Rise of the Dreadmon, so... We're getting mana. So, we'll tell this. We're trying to play King Narfi's Betrayal. I've just given me all my pathways. Alright, so we'll play Clearwater first. King Narfi's Betrayal it. Oh. Oh, wait, hang on a minute. Take this. You just make sure, because I've just realised we... Ah, shit. Yeah. Yeah, I think I messed this up here. I need to play out a Black Mana next turn and just try my luck. It doesn't help I haven't been given, like, a lot of Snowland. Oh, wow. Can I seriously not mutate? That kind of sucks. I'm getting for an attack here. Not how that works. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. See, I've never actually dealt with Mirror Shield before. I'm not entirely sure how it works. Yeah. This could be interesting. 5 ahead. Uh-huh. You know, the weird part is I have more mana than this guy. So we got the damage in here. See, it's not ideal if you only have one creature. And I've got enough damage to kill next turn. See, that's not gonna save you because I can just do Menace. Again. So that gives you 3 mana. Yeah, 3 mana to spend. Okay, but I've got more power on the board. So what I'm going to do is just... So we'll just go through here. Yep, there we go. If you've only got one creature on the board, it's not going to help you. So yeah, we'll just go on to the next game. Holy shit, we're actually on the play, and that doesn't seem so bad. So, we'll play out the Snow-Covered Swamp first, play out Farm Our Night. Hopefully, as it goes on, we can go about into our bigger, stronger cards. Salt from the last game. I'm a little bit salty after that last game. Let's counter out that salt with a little bit of Norse lore, because I looked up Narfi while looking for a thumbnail, and it turns out Narfi is one of Loki's children. Didn't read much on either the name, because obviously I was looking for the actual card. Oh boy! Right. So, What I can do is if I can get a situation where everybody dies, and then I'll just make sure that I've got a mana open for, Oh, they foretold the card. Very interesting. Perfect. So what we'll do is we'll do this. Just make sure, because I know what this fucking game is like. Exile my own card there. I'm surprised you didn't play Go for Blood there, but whatever. Make sure, because I know what this thing's like. The only problem is they're just going to end up hitting me with a massive Zenith Flare, because they know they can't attack with the Fox. So... what else have I got in here? I've got another Drogon Necromancer, Liliana. I can play another Liliana's difficulty. Well done. Yeah. I'll probably try and bring back, God damn. Oh, cool. I can play his flourishing, but unfortunately I can't cycle anything. So, at this point I think they're just aiming for a Zenith Flare. That'd be pointless. Yeah, I think in the end Zenith Flare just wins the day. It's such a ridiculous card. It's why a lot of people for a while completely fucking hated, cycling decks. But at least we got to use the Raise the Dreadmon, but they had 2 Doomscars ready. So... that'll be another Doomscar. Yeah, I think they've got a lot of kind of just, yeah, they've got a lot of board wipe as well, which helps them massively. It's kind of annoying. Yep, another Doom Scar. I think they're literally just gonna try and kill me with If we get another King Narfi's Betrayal and then like get their Doom Scar out of their hand, that'd be great. But I don't think it's happening. Yeah. Ouch. Yeah, it's just the Zenith Flare crap where they can cycle. I think if I'd have managed to pull a King Narfi's Betrayal and milled them out, that would have been better. But I was able to pull off Rise of the Dreadmon, so I'll probably try and play one more and then we'll leave it there. It's a risky keep, but I'm willing to keep it just in case. So I can get Drog and Necromancer, and if I need to, I can Blood on the Snow things. I can build up the mana. Okay. Take away play that. That's just too high cost. So. Okay. I finally understood it. Only at the very end do I understand how this card works. For those who play Dragon and Necromancer rather than do anything else. Seriously? I draw a land, he's fucked. Because that's got an ice counter on it now. Thanks, buddy. Yep, and he scoops. I stole his Gigantosaurus, and I countered his fucking Iron Scale Hydra. And I just play Narfi the Betrayer King and absolutely roll him. That's absolute peak. So, yeah, I'm just going to end it on this one. That was so much fun. So yeah. Anyway. So a bit of a mixed bag, this deck. I think you did get to see somewhat of how I intended it to work. Something not so much. I think the final game was probably his best performance. In terms of being able to completely shut out my opponent. So if you can mix up between the removal and the counter, you can get quite a bit of pressure on your opponent, especially if you can use cards like Draug and Necromancer to basically use their own cards against them. You also saw Grim Draugr also put up a decent performance, especially with the fact that it does have Menace. Other than that, I think there was a couple of mana issues I had with it. I think maybe put a little bit more mana in, put maybe a few more, if you want to go more counter route, put more counters in. I think the only other card that would be useful is Liliana's Standard Bearer. Oh, spelled that wrong. One day I'm going to stop spelling the cards wrong, I swear. There we are. Put in a couple of copies of Liliana's Standard Bearer. So if you do need to kind of throw cards in the way, you can flash in Liliana's Standard Bearer and get some card draw out of it, if you need it. But otherwise, I think it does perform... I think it would perform quite well in the rank queue, given a couple of tweaks. But I think this version is also fairly decent. Just like I said, maybe put in a few more counters, maybe run Liliana's Standard Bearer. I didn't run it simply because of the fact I do only have 2 copies. But I think Narfi the Betrayer King also really helps as well, because the fact you can return him to the battlefield straight from the graveyard is quite a strong effect. It also means that if you were to mill him using King Narfi's Betrayal, and you already have quite a few zombies on the field, you can instantly buff them for simply paying 3 snow mana. So Narfi himself is actually a pretty strong card. But, you know, it's maybe a few tweaks. I had to put a bit more mana into it. But I think give it a couple of tweaks, you'll probably take it into ranked. I might get the chance to stream, and I keep saying I will probably put this deck on stream, see how it performs in ranked mode. But anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like, and if you want to see more, you can always subscribe. I've been Kaldheim, and thank you for watching.